Good day, everyone. So, I will going to discuss the activity two, um, the situational analysis. So, in this activity, we are required to create a network plan of 20 units with, as a requirement, using one IP address. And with that, we are going s- um, to have two subnets, one static and another for DHCP. So, we're going to open first the Cisco Packet Tracer version 8.2. So this is the physical workspace. So as you can see, we have here the map of the intercity. Um, to put this as a background, you just have to click this set background image icon, then browse for your downloaded map, and then apply. Next is the second level, which is the home city. So sa home city naman, um, download din tayo ng another map for the city. Say for example, in this case, we have Legazpi City. So the same lang naman. So set background image. That's it. Apply. Then the last layer is our corporate office. So sa corporate office, we have to download um, a floor plan. So dito tayo maglalagay ng ating network plan. So ito na, set as background image naman siya, then apply. So, this is it. So, tapos na siyang magawa. Now, I will discuss on how I came up with this two subnetworks with this network address and this subnet mask. So, we know that the required subnets are two. So, 2 raised to n is equal to 2 networks. Therefore, our n is equal to 1. So this is the borrowed bit, kumbaga. Then, syempre pag may isang borrowed bit, since given na ang IP address natin is 192.168.10.0, this is a class C IP address. Therefore, ang ano niya, ang CIDR notation niya is magiging /25. This is our new subnet mask. So pag ano siya into decimal form, the new subnet mask is 255.255.255.128 or /25. Then our block size is 128 kasi 'di ba? Sa type C, mag-base tayo ng block size based doon sa first one na digit doon sa last octet or in the fourth octet. So that is 128. Now, subnet 1 is for the admin. So, requirement sa atin is 5 pieces. Therefore, um, the network address or the network ID is 192.168.10.0/25. And our subnet mask is 255.255.255.128. And our gateway is 192.168.10.1. And our broadcast address is 192.168.10.127. Kasi 'di ba? Yan yung parang last na na IP. Therefore, our usable host range or yung mga usable IP addresses para sa mga PCs natin are 192.168.10.2 hanggang sa 126. Next is the network for the employees LAN. So we are required to have 15 PCs. Our network address or network ID is 192.168.10.128/25. The subnet mask is 255.255.255.128. Then the gateway, default gateway is 192.168.10.129. Kasi ito yung ginagamit natin, di ba? Pag sa gateway, after the network address, the next IP is our gateway. Then broadcast address. is 192.168.10.255. Yun yung last na ano, IP. And the usable host range is from 10.130 to 254. Now, nag-add na ako dito ng 5 PCs for the administrator line. Ito, as you can see. And 15 PCs for the employees. So, ang sa atin kasi, di ba, sabi daw, kailangan expandable into 20 PCs using the HTTP para di ka na mag-isa-isang mag-assign ng IP address sa kanila. Itong 5 administrator na PCs, ito lang yung dapat static. So, okay. So, we're going to open the main wiring closet. So, this is our main wiring closet. So, pag we have i-rack. So, hindi na tayo nag-add ng table kasi di man necessary. Okay, so here we have a power distribution device. We have a router 0, switch 0, and the patch panel 0. Kasi isa lang naman yung gagawin natin for considering the cost. So we're going to maximize the usable ports of this switch and this router as well. So we're going to utilize all the fast Ethernet ports on the switch and the gigabit Ethernet ports of this switch. So first, connect the gigabit Ethernet 0/0/0/1 of the router to gigabit Ethernet 0/1 ng switch. Then, yung gagamit din pala tayo dito ng patch panel. So, sa labas natin, sa may corporate office, gagamit tayo ng mga wall mount para ma-connect yung PC. So, that's it. So, connect lang naman. Madali lang naman mag-connect ng mga wires. Then, dito, yung galing sa labas, di ba punch down connection. So, you're going to connect na naman from patch panel using our this copper straight through na cable from patch panel to switch 0. So, ano lang yan, pasunod-sunod lang naman yan from 1 to 24. So that overall, we have 24 na magagamit na mga ports. So now we're going to configure our router. I know, ano muna, yung switch muna pala. Yung switch muna. So, ganito. Open the, click lang ang switch 0, then the CLI. Then, yan. Enable. Then, configure terminal. Then, so, we're going to up the switch ports. So, the command is, in gigabit Ethernet 0/1, then enter. No shutdown. Next naman is exit. Yung fast Ethernet naman, int range FA 0/1 to 24. Then, no shutdown. Then, exit. Okay, so na-up natin ang switch ports ng switch. Now, we're going to create virtual LAN. So, since di ba isang what do you call this? IP address ang ginamit natin. So, kailangan natin mag-VLAN. So, para magawa natin ng VLAN, dalawang VLAN, dito tayo mag-configure para sa switch. So, ulit tayo sa, what do you call this? Global, parang node. Then, ang commands are, dito, VLAN 10. So, kahit anong number niya assign dito. So, ang preference ko lang is 10 and 20. So, VLAN 10, then switch port. Ay, hindi pala. So, paano pala natin siya? Name, administrator, then ang int range FA 0/1 to, di ba ano lang, 5 pieces lang. So, ano lang, fast Ethernet 0/1 hanggang 5. Then switch port, mode access, switch port access, VLAN 10. Then do right. So, building configuration na exit. Next is another VLAN for the employees. So, VLAN 10, ay 20 pala. Then name it employees. Then assign the switch ports link range FA 0/6 hanggang 24. Then switch port mode access, switch port access VLAN 20. Do right, exit. So okay na, nasa na natin sa ano, sa VLAN, respective VLAN yung ano, yung mga switch ports. Now, we're going to trunk the switch to router. So, di ba nakakonect, di ba ang router sa gigabit Ethernet 0/1 switch? So, open int gigabit Ethernet 0/1, then switch port mode trunk. Then, do right and exit. So, we're done with configuring the switch. Ngayon, gawin natin yung sa router. Click lang yung router, then click the CLI. Same thing, enable configure terminal. Then, ganito. So, ang gagawin dito is, ano, di ba, naka-create tayo ng VLAN. So, now, we're going to encapsulate that and establish sub-interface or inter-VLAN communication. So, in gigabit, Ethernet 0/0/1 dot 10, kasi ito yung VLAN number, di ba, nung sa admin. Then, enter, encapsulation dot 1Q, VLAN number 10. Then, we're going to, ano, give it an IP address, 192.168.10.1, kasi, ano, yun yung default gateway, subnet mask, 1, then, do right. Okay. Then, sa naman, sa isa, yung sa VLAN 20, so exit, int gigabit, Ethernet 0/0/1.20. Assign IP address 192.168.10.129. Okay, subnet mask 2028. Then do right and exit. So, last but not the least, ano, i-configure natin yung router for DHCP pool. So, remember that only the employees LAN must be in DHCP. So, yung sa admin, kailangan yung static. So, mano-mano tayong mag-input doon ng IP address. So, dito is automatic. Mag-request lang tayo ng IP address. Then, yung server is magbibigay siya ng ano, IP sa PC. So, dito na tayo sa part na to. So, IP configure router for DHCP pool. So, IP, the command is IP DHCP pool. Tapos yung pangalan ng ano natin, ng VLAN. So, di ba, employees. Pool. Then, the network address. Network 192.168.10.128. Then yung subnet mask 128. Next is yung default router niya is yung gateway 168.10.129. And the DNS server as well. Same lang 192.168.10.129. Then enter. Then exit. So, yun lang process. So, balik tayo sa sa corporate office. Then dito, as you can see sa PC0 hanggang um, PC6, PC5 pala. Static to. So, open mo lang yung desktop, IP configuration, then static. So, nalagyan ko na to. 192.168.10.2. Tapos yung subnet mask na .128. Tapos yung default gateway and the DNS server. So, same lang dito sa PC1, 2, 3, and 4. So, yan. Lang dito. Static. Yan. So, dito na tayo dito na tayo maglalagay ng IP dito sa dito sa room na to hanggang sa dito. So, parang yung PC to. PC6 hanggang PC20. Okay. So, dito sa PC6, click lang natin ang desktop, then IP configuration, then click mo na static, then DHCP naman. Static muna. So, ngayon, open natin yung PC6, then desktop. So, pag pinindot natin yung DHCP dito, so it will request for a DHCP na IP. So, ang binigay sa kanya is 192.168.10.130. So, kasi 'di ba yung gateway natin is 129. So, ito yung first usable IP. Then, exit na, labas. Dito sa PC number 7, PC7, pag i pag i-press natin tong DHCP naman, we expect na magiging 131 yung .131. So, yun nga. 192.168.10.131. Then, yung PC8 naman. So, DHCP. So, request yung IP address. So, this is 132. Then, PC9. So, IP configuration, click DHCP. This is 133. Dito, DHCP, 134. Yun. Then, 135. Sa PC12, 136. PC13, 137. PC 14, 138. PC 15, 139. PC 16, 140. PC 17, 141. Yan. Then sa PC 18, 192.68.10.140. Sa PC 19, then lastly yung PC 20, 192.168.10.144. Yun. So, dish CP request successful. Okay, so tapos na tayo sa paglagay ng ng mga IP addresses. So, um, ita-try natin sa kabilang sa kabilang subnet. So, i-try natin kung magiging mag-respond yung pieces doon. Kasi, supposed to be, di ba, VLAN, di ba to? So, di dapat sila magkakaroon ng communication. However, ginawa natin, sa pag-configure ng router, gumawa tayo ng yung inter-VLAN communication, yung sub-interface. So, kailangan mag-meet sila. So, open PC1 yung PC ko. Then, dito sa desktop, sa command prompt. Then, try natin yung yung last na PC. So, ping 192.168.10.144. So, sa una, mag-request time out to kasi yun. Pero, ang mga susunod is, successful na. Nag-reply. So, pag inilit natin, 168.10.128. May dot 144. Yun. So, may reply na siya. So, the packet sent for, so, ang received niya is 4 din. So, wala tayong loss. Ibig sabihin, nag-respond siya. So, try naman natin dito sa PC6. Tingnan natin yung last na PC sa admin na LAN. So, open desktop, then command prompt. So, ping 192.168.10.1 ngayon 1.10.5 kasi 10.2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 pala. 1.168.10.6. Then enter. Ulitin natin. 168.10.6. So, okay na. So, packet sent for receive for wala tayong loss. So, yung successful yung pumping natin ng PCs. Ibig sabihin, may communication between PCs, between administrator LAN and the employees LAN. So, isa pang way para malaman natin kung my communication talaga is using the add simple PDU. So, sa simple PDU, ito yung ICMP protocol. So, try natin to. So, within this this LAN muna. Yung PC dito. So, successful. Yes. Dito tapos dito. Successful. Dito tapos dito. Okay. So, sunod naman is yung mga pieces dito sa employees line. So, try natin dito. Sa unang PC, tapos sa last. Okay, successful na. Pangalawa, tapos dito. Okay. Tapos successful na pala. So, ngayon, gawin natin is from this network to from admin network to the employees network. So, try natin yung dito tapos dito. Yun.